Wonderful good day and welcome at Commodity TV. Ladies and gentlemen, today we want to have a look at the progress at the Las Christinas project of Cyprium mining. You remember the hybrid exploration and production model company which is working in Mexico, and they do exploration and will want to start soon with the production. We are now connected to André St-Michel, who is the CEO of the company, and Alain, Lambert, who is the chairman, at the deposit in northern Mexico. Alain, please tell us about the access road at Las Christinas and what's going on there.
Johan, one of the reasons that we started exploring at the southern end of the Las Christinas property is that it has some very, very good access roads. As you know, it's about 2 hours. The project is 2 hours from Chihuahua, and it's mainly on some very good national paved roads. But as you can see here, we're on the last few kilometers of the property, and it's a dirt road, but it's a very well maintained road. Actually, it's maintained by our neighbor, which is a very large Mexican company that operates an iron ore mine very, very close to Las Christinas.
So it looks like that you got a very good connecting road here already. How is the first phase of drilling now going forward, and what is next?
Johan, I'm here in front of the core shack at Las Christinas, and you might hear in the background the drilling rig is still going. We're on the last hole of phase 1 of our drilling program, and so we're going to be sending some cores for analysis to the lab very shortly, and then we're going to evaluate those, and based on that evaluation, we'll plan the some further drilling, phase 2 and then phase 3. And but the guys have done a great job over the last 2 weeks. We've got 9 holes almost done, and actually I think there's a 10th one to the south of the South Mound that should be starting very, very soon.
Well, fantastic. The drilling is going straightforward, as it seems to be, and we of course really like that. How are the objectives, and what are the objectives, of course, of the first drilling phase and the national instrument for the 3101?
So Johan, I'm standing right in front of the South Mound, and we've got a view to the south, and what you're looking at is some old workings from the 60s and early 70s. It's mainly oxide copper, and we've done quite a bit of exploration there and some drilling underneath. And one of the objectives of the drilling campaign that's important to mention is to help us write our first resource report. So we've got the independent geologist who's on his way to Mexico this week. He's going to be here for quite some time. He's going to be looking at the logs and the results. He's going to be talking to our geologists on site, and we expect to have a 43-101 resource report ready by the end of the year. So I'm at the drilling site now. As you can see, our crew is drilling away. This is hole number 9, I believe, and then there's one more to go to the south, but we're right on schedule. The crew's been working hard, and we're pretty happy with what we're seeing so far. To give you an idea of where they're currently drilling, you see this is the South Mound that we have talked about in previous interviews with you. You can see evidence of old workings from the 60s and the 70s. And this is the North Mound.
André, can you explain where you are right now with Roberto and what are the next steps?
Very long distance in between me and you today. Well, with this new technology, we are really close. So I'm directly at the section 0 at the center of the Las Christinas mine with Roberto Banda, chief geologist. Roberto have a long experience here in Mexico, working with different companies, big one, Peñoles, Rico Gold, Diabras, and now we have a chance he work with us. And we prepare the first phase of the drilling, the famous 1,800 meters. Maybe we close at 1,200 this first phase. The idea is the complete the evaluation of 500 long block at the middle of the 7 kilometers where we think we can start the mine, and 150 meters down. So we have a couple of indication here. And Roberto make based on his exploration and projection different design, okay, and I cannot give you all the detail because it's not public right now, and we have a lot of rock. I don't know if you can see, it's a core drilling come from a machine. And with the core, we have a chance to see directly with continuation all the rock and cut the mineralization zone. So the idea here, after we have the core from the diamond drill machine, okay, we cut first where we think it's the better, where we find copper and silver, and half of the core, it's we decide it's a meters. 0.3 meters, 0.4 meters, depending the geology, we put on the bag, send to the lab. And this is the result coming back after, okay? So the geologists decide to cut this part here. It's about 15 meters long. And we cut this part because it's looking positive for us. We don't have idea the result for the moment, except this is the technique. We cut at half and we don't lose this part because it's the proof after what we have, okay?
André, Alain, thank you very much for the report from the site, as you did it here in Mexico and we are here in the studio in Munich. As we saw, the drills are going forward and the drills are turning, and there will be hopefully soon the 43 101 at the end of the year. Well, of course, as usual, make your own due diligence, have a look at the company, have a look at the stock, and have a nice day. All the best from Munich. Thanks and bye-bye.